Okay, let's try again. I'm not entirely sure what happened then. If I'm completely honest. We just went to pieces, didn't we? It's still uploading the last one. Who knows what happened there? I don't know. Now I've got to wait and see if anyone turns up to this one. We've had it before sometimes when things have crashed, and that makes life a little bit tricky because people are still hanging on to the other one, hoping that it's going to start working. Let me just going to go over to Whiskey Giveaway, make sure that it's gone live again. Yeah, so we're back up and running on this. So we are working, but I've now just got to see if people are coming back. Just check the chat. Welcome back, Rob. I can see that from Stuart. Back again. Yeah. I don't know. Do you know what? I couldn't tell you possibly what happened then. It just all went black. Just the whole thing. First of all, I wasn't moving and I was like, that's not right. And the clock wasn't counting down. And I was like, that's a bit of an issue. And then it just went black for no apparent reason. Who knows? Reboot the machine, which I'd already done, I hasten to add, before I started the live, just to make sure. Just went a bit pear-shaped. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe I need to give my laptop a big scrub and clean up. Maybe that's what it needs at the moment. How are we all? Good, I hope. Sorry about the interruption viewing, and sorry to anyone who's still floating around. These things happen, I guess. Stuart says must have been all that talk of awesome whiskey caused the blackout. Indeed, maybe the laptop was run on whiskey, and it was like, you can't get rid of all my juice. Because he's back. Welcome back. Good. We seem to get people are starting to come back, which is a good thing. So I'm happy with that. So, I've completely lost my train of thought, so I'm going to have to try and figure that out again. Tonight, obviously, we have 3 draws. We have the 49 pence Lagavulin special release, which I quite like doing the 49 pence. I've never I saw an advert today. As you can imagine, being in the industry that I'm in, I get advert upon advert throughout all of Facebook for everything from cars to fishing gear to everything that does a competition site. And there was people doing cars for 3 pence and stuff like that. And I'm like, crikey, I had to think how many tickets there are for that. But I think 49 pence is the lowest I'll go. But I think that seems to go well. And I think a lot of people like it because 10 tickets, which is the maximum, is under a £5. Everyone can have the full whack. So that works out quite well. All good, unless it goes down mid-wheel spin. Yeah, indeed. Although, to be fair, Gerald, there's a good point about that, is the wheel spin is independent, shall we say, because it's done on Wheel of Names. So it's separate. So the winner will still be chosen. It just won't be broadcast. So hopefully it all carries on as it should do. We've got the Lagavulin 12. We've got the Yamazaki 12, the king of Japanese whiskey, and Hakshu. And then obviously we've got the Glenfiddich Excellence, the 18 Excellence, which sold out. In fact, I think we've sold out every Sunday now for about 6-7 weeks, something like that. It's flying off, and I think we might do the same next time, the next one that comes out, because it's a nice little double. As I was saying, the website's stocked. There's plenty on there. So there's the free Glenallachie. If you haven't got tickets for that, make sure you do. We've got the Bunnahabhain Cask Strength. We've got the Macallan Sherry Oak 12 again. We've got the Glenallachie 17, their first in the series of Master of Woods. The Benriach Triple, the new Glenfiddich X, the Aston Martin 16-year-old. And then there's the Micheltor Turbo, which, again, I'm amazed is still there. Mainly because I haven't told anyone. Dave says, hi all, I'm late, but looks like I didn't miss much. Well, you did. You missed my laptop just crashing halfway through, and I have to start again. So, no, you've missed nothing that's worth going for. Vickers, thanks for what's in the box, especially the turbo. Yes, the Springbank 5 and turbo, Micheltor Turbo. It's a nice little box. Let me know if you like the what's in the box, Rob, and I'll do another one. I thought it was quite a nice surprise one. And Amir, hi, buddy. Good to see you too. So, anything else to talk about? Final Embers is flying. In fact, actually, I think we're you'll probably see lots of adverts and stuff going around, but we're starting to get quite a few deposits paid now by people who have nothing to do with the whiskey giveaway, which is always nice. It's nice to see that it's coming from, obviously we support the whiskey giveaway guys, and you guys have all been great, but it's nice to see other people coming in for that. And I suspect that once we've done the first drop, when we do the second release, which we're already working on, even more, because word will have got out of the first release. Now, part of me thinks I might not spend too long chatting this evening. If it's just being a bit temperamental, I might just go in for it. So I'm suggesting we do Lagavulin, then the Yamazaki, then the Glenfiddich. I think that's probably the way we should go with it. So let me share my screen, and we'll, assuming it's all there, it looks to be there. I'm hoping that's all with you, so you should all get to see the big wheel. Yeah, good. That's all working as per normal. Let's shuffle it up. Perfect. We'll make it 40 seconds. It is. So that's all good to go. Let me just do one final check for any comments I haven't seen. Jamie, good evening. Good evening all, and good luck. Like the idea about what's in the box, Michael. Good. Got my Glenallachie's on Friday, says Andrew. Good. Enjoy those too. Do you know what? I'm really the second one, which is the Scottish Oak, and I think Oloroso. I'm tempted to get one for drinking as well. I think Darren's got his drums going. Andrew's got his drums going. So let's find out who's going to get this Lagavulin. Good luck, everyone. Here we go. How often do you think you'll release a final ember, says Dave Forrest? Do you know what? It's going to be hard to tell. And the reason I say that is because one of the caveats is it has to be the great whiskey. It takes longer to find a great one. That will take longer to release, but then also we could find an amazing one as we go through the process. So it's hard to tell exactly. Okay, starting to slow. There's plenty of names on the wheel. I have to lean forward to try and read it. Is it going to? Oh, Proton, number 5. You just stayed on there. I was just about to read out the next name in the list there because it was so close. In fact, I can hardly read it. I can see S. McMorran got one of the £5, but not. So let me find 24. Because number 5 will bring up loads of ones. There we are. So it's Proton with number 5. You got the winner. S. McMorran, number 24. You got a second place. And Magic K Temple. Magic K Temple, or is it Magic Temple with CK? 392. You got another £5 website credit. So well done to you. So yeah, we've got the first one. There we are. We got through that, which is good. As I was saying, Dave, so often you think the release of final numbers. I was kind of in my head to start with. I wanted to do 4 in a year. That was my plan. So I was going to do like an autumn, winter, spring, and a summer was the plan. But what I'm going to do, it really depends. So if I can find the right whiskey, then I'll release it. If I don't find it, I'm not going to push it because I wanted people to go, do you know what? Every single release from the final embers has been awesome. That's kind of what I want to go for. That's my plan. So yeah, although there are, the strange thing is, as you can imagine, I'm concentrating on this one, but at the same time, I'm trying to get ready for the next one because you can't always sort of stop and then start again. So I'm already kind of going down that release. I'm already trying things out to try and find it. So who knows? I might find it quicker than that, but we shall have to wait and see. So congratulations, Proton. You've got yourself a lovely little Lagavulin. What's up next? Do we say the Yamazaki? Let's do that one. Obviously bigger gaps because there were less tickets. Shuffle that one up. Still 40 seconds, so that's all good. Well done, winner, says Stuart. Congratulations. says Stuart. Different Stuart. Congratulations, Gerald. Congrats, Proton, says Vicus. Perfect. Out of curiosity, how many are going for one to keep and one to drink with final members? Do I know exactly? No. So I worked it out the other day. So I worked out how many bottles people were taking on average each. And it's about 1.6. So that implies that more are doing one to buy and one to keep than just single bottles. I have some people, at least a couple, who've bought 4. I've got a load who've bought 2, and obviously some with 1. So it's a bit of a mixed bag. I think most people are doing one to buy and one to buy, one to save and one to drink. So I think that's probably the more common at 1.6. But then last night I got 2 orders coming overnight, 1 for 2 and 1 for 1. So yeah, it's a bit of a mixed bag. Malcolm, did I win the Lagavulin? The stream stop? Yes, you did, Malcolm. You did. Proton. Actually, it's Malcolm. It is. Yeah. Yeah, you did. You just won it. So Yamazaki 12. Hopefully we're there. Good luck, everyone. Let's find out who's going to win it. Here we go. Starting to slow down now. Just starting to. Oh, is it going to tick over? It's in Dave Forrest at the moment. I think it's going to stay there. Just stayed in there. Dave Forrest with more emojis than you can shake a stick at. Ticket number 109. Dave Forrest, you haven't won for ages, so well done, dude. You got yourself a Yamazaki 12, one of the classic, probably. That between that Hibiki and Hagshu. Stuart J. McGregor, I believe that is. Ticket number 25. You got yourself £5 website credit. And Simon Skinner, Skin Dog, ticket number 113. You got yourself £5 website credit as well. I obviously I get the thing up, but I've got my phone here and I can just see from Stuart J. McGregor. No way. So yeah, close. If you're Proton, then yes. Yeah. Thank you so much, as Malcolm. No way. Congrats, Dave. Congrats. Oh, so close as Amir. Oh, you were. Amir was one before. Aziton was 44. Then Stuart McGregor, 25. Dave was there. Skin Dog, not quite as far. Dave, your beauty. Thanks. Indeed. Although you're surrounded by grumbly people, which is fair enough. It's part of me. I sit there going, would I rather be the other side of the wheel? Well, which ironically, so Dave is the other side of the wheel. Probably. Would I like that or be closer? But this is the one I think is cool. This is the Glenfiddich Excellence Next, which we've had once before. It sold out entirely then. It's sold out now. They don't come up very often. They're a really cool looking bottle. Ironically, I think I feel a bit aggrieved that they changed the thing because it looks so nice, and then they went for the 18 now is a bit bland and boring, if you ask me, for the Glenfiddich. So yeah, it's cool and definitely something nice to have on the shelf, I think. Close but no cigar. Well done, says Simon. Indeed. Well done, says Mal. So let's do the Glenfiddich Excellent, shall we? Here we go. So all there. Let me shuffle them around. Nicely mixed up. Just double check we're on 40 seconds. We are. Brilliant. So let me just double check the chat, make sure that there's nothing I'm missing. Well done, Dave, says Chris. And Darren has got his drums going. There we go. So let's find out who's going to get this Glenfiddich, shall we? Good luck, everybody. Here we go. Maybe slightly starting to slow. See where we end up. Oh, S. McMorran's coming in. He's already got a 5 a minute. Vic, can you double again? He just won last weekend's. He's just won What's in the Box, Rob. And then ticket number 25, Rick High, he comes and gets himself the Glenfiddich Excellence as well. Big week for Vic. What can I say? 25, Vic Rahi. You've got yourself the Glenfiddich 18 Excellence from the 90s. S. McMorran, you've got yourself some website credit. Garryoke, which I haven't seen that name for ages. Good to see you, Gary. Congratulations, you got yourself £5 website credit also. But Vic, who I believe is in the chat because you were saying earlier about the stuff, that's a big win. To do that twice in a row, 2 weeks on the bounce. Best of luck to everybody, says Malcolm. Congratulations. Well done, pal, says Malk. Congratulations, Vic, says Andrew. Twice in a row. That can't be bad, can it? Is he still here? Is he still here well enough to say to gloat a little? I think we'll let you have a little gloat. Well done, Vickers, says Dave. Is Vic Rahi still here? He was here, look. Welcome back. See? Chat's still there, but oh no, it's come up on there, so it must not have just come through on my thing. But I can see awesome and some hands from Rick. So he's definitely there. He knows he's won. So that's a good result. So I'll be getting that out into the post. At the moment, I could have just saved myself some postage and kept it here and sent it with the last lot. Well done, dude. Congratulations. So as I say, next weekend, we're definitely having the Bunnahabhain 12, the cast strength one, which is, I don't know, delicious, at least. And we've got the Macallan Sherry Oak, which is again another 99 pence. So there's two sort of low ticket prices there, £1.49 and 99p. And then we've got, as long as I'm looking at my list just to make sure I'm there. Yes, so there's 2 bottles on the Sunday special. They're the start of a collection, the first 2 in a collection, not the Glenallachie this time. So a good one to win there if you want to get yourself the start of a collection and build on from there. Well done, pal. Well done, Stuart. Well done, Vickers. Still here. He's still there. I don't know why sometimes this software doesn't show every comment. I can see on there that you did. Stuart says another good win, Vickers. It is. That's a good 7 days worth of work from last Sunday to this Sunday. You've done well, dude. And obviously keep your eyes out for final members and let anyone know that you want about the final members. You do get, if you get someone to sign up for the final members and they pay their £25 deposit, I immediately credit that to you as free credit for Whiskey Giveaway. So it's well worth it. If you know anyone else who think would like the final members, there's a really good referral there. You can get £25 free credit on Whiskey Giveaway. So have a lovely week, guys. Enjoy yourselves, and I will see you next Sunday night. Thanks very much, guys. I'll see you soon. Cheers.